This unassuming little weed is a fantastic source of food, medicine, and ecological restoration. Often one of the first ones on the scene when soils are disturbed from construction, human or animal activity, they thrive in poor and disturbed soils, actually improving the soil health by breaking up compacted soil, reducing nitrogen loss, providing ground cover. It is a food source for pollinators, insects, songbirds. Wild rabbits love to nibble on the raw leaves, and so do I. These leaves contain vitamins A, C, K, as well as iron, magnesium, and calcium. The leaves have antimicrobial and anti-inflammatory properties and make an excellent poultice when chewed or crushed. They can go on to topical bug bite, minor skin wounds, that kind of stuff, and it will reduce the pain, the swelling, the itchiness. You just crush it up into a poultice, slap it right on the affected area, and it will actually feel better. The unopened flowers, here's the flower bud right here, surprisingly you can actually boil these and make a broth that tastes like mushrooms. So this part tastes like mushrooms. This part, gosh, what would I compare the flavor to? It does have a fairly strong flavor, but not unpleasant, somewhat bitter. Now the young leaves are more tender. The older leaves, you can cook them like spinach, but you can use them raw or cooked. You can even eat the roots of this thing if you want to, but there's not much to them. The roots have been traditionally used as a tea. Although originally from parts of Europe, Asia, and Africa, this thing is so widespread and amazingly naturalized to nearly every place it's spread to. Naturalized means that it is not outcompeting native species, and it benefits local wildlife. It forms these dense rosette-like clusters of long, simple leaves with really deeply ridged veins, especially on the back. You can notice those ridges. So have you guessed the name of this non-native, naturalized, highly beneficial medicinal plant that helps wildlife and soil? Plantango lancolata, narrowleaf plantain. If you are just getting started with foraging or gardening, get you some of this plant. It is delicious, nutritious, and it grows like a weed. And the only plant that you are likely to confuse this one with is broadleaf plantain, Plantango major, which has the same benefits. Although this one, the flowering stalk, does provide you with mushroom broth, and the Plantango major has a very different flowering stalk and should be used with caution. I did a separate video on that one. If you are a beginning forager, get yourself familiar with Plantango lancolata. It is a powerhouse. And if you're curious what kind of food and medicine is growing wild and free outside of your door, where you're at, I wrote you a book for that. It is called Eco-Punk Foraging: How to Use Wild Plants for Food, Medicine, and Crafts by Melanie Weird. It's available on Amazon.